Welcome to episode 48 of Author Interview Series. We have a beautiful author here with us, Roshni Maheshwari. Roshni, would you like to introduce yourself and your book to the audience?
Hi everyone, my name is Roshni Maheshwari. I belong from Siliguri, West Bengal, and I have pursued post graduation in marketing, and I am a working professional. And recently, I have published my debut novel, The Triangle of Fate. It's a love triangle, high school romance, and it's a gripping story of love, betrayal, and the purpose of destiny. It's a heart at where three people come together. They make a choice about life, about destiny. It's emotional, it's intense, and it's filled with moments that will make you question what would you do in their situation. So yeah.
Hmm. Fascinating. You said that it is about love triangle. Could you please tell me why you decided that love triangle is going to be one of the main genres of your book?
Honestly, I did not plan on writing a love triangle at the beginning. It wasn't a conscious choice to like write a love triangle. The idea came from a very human place. You know, emotions aren't simple, and you sometimes feel drawn to different people. You know, for different reasons. And I wanted to capture the confusion, guilt, the heart versus mind thing because we all get confused between our hearts and mind, right? Heart says something else, mind says something else. And
Yes.
so the story, actually started with me reflecting on my own life experiences and the things that I have seen around me. And so it naturally came rather than being a planned. So,
Yes, we see a lot of things. We observe a lot of things being a person from a creative side, right? So,
yeah,
talking about the observations, you said that it was based on your personal experiences, this book, or was it
yes.
pure imagination?
Well, you can say it's a mixture of both. I mean, there are parts that are inspired by my own life, my own experiences and emotions, and parts that are purely fictional because I think all writers naturally put a bit of themselves into their stories, even without
Yeah.
realizing it. I mean, let's be honest about how messy and imperfect love can be, rather than giving it a fairy tale version of it. So a
Yeah.
mixture of both.
Yeah, definitely. It's there. Authors do that a lot of times. Uh,
Exactly.
let's come to your characters, okay? So, your main characters
Yes.
are Ryan and Adrian and Rachel, three
Yes.
main characters of your
Yes.
book, right? Uh, Tell me, do you want readers to pick sides between Adrian or Ryan, or do you want, like, your goal is to l- keep them conflicted like Rachel?
My goal was definitely to keep them conflicted, just like Rachel. Like in real life, there always isn't a clear right choice between love when it comes to love, right? Different people bring out different sides of us. I wanted readers to see both Adrian and Ryan as compelling in their own ways. Choosing between them wouldn't be easy. I wanted to write characters in such a way that the readers wouldn't hate any character. So they'll understand, feel why Rachel did what she did, like feel why she chose what she chose, and like from the feedback that I've received from the readers, yes, they surely were conflicted to choose between Adrian or Ryan because the guys are totally like you cannot stop falling in love. One is the Adrian is like the green flag guy, and even though Ryan is a red flag guy at the beginning, but people love changes people. And frankly
Mhm.
speaking, girls are always attracted to red flags. I don't know why, but it's true.
Yeah, it's
They are
true.
attracted to red flags.
Especially the girls of this generation. I don't know why, but even
Even
me,
I don't
sometimes
understand.
even me, I'm attracted to red flags, okay?
Exactly, that's what. No matter how nice the guy is, I don't know what is it that we always get attracted to the red flag guys. I mean, I
Exactly.
don't
Even
understand.
I don't understand. And when like it all ends, I'm like, what did I see in him? Like, what was there to?
Exactly.
Why was there to like? That is
We
so
curse
funny.
ourselves later, but like she fact is a fact. We like red flag guys, no matter how much
Yeah,
we want a green flag one.
yeah. At the end, everyone wants a green flag, but no one is ready to like the green flag guy.
Exactly. Poor guys.
Okay, talking about personalities, their personalities. How did you ensure that Adrian and Ryan were distinct in personality yet equally compelling?
Um, I gave them different emotional energies. Okay, like Adrian is calm, grounded, safe. He
Mm-hmm.
represents comfort. And Ryan is passionate, magnetic, and challenging. So he
Mm-hmm.
represents change. Both are strong in their own way, so reader could connect with, either depending on what they are, they value and love.
Perfect. Which one of both the characters, Adrian and Ryan, which one was more difficult for you to write,
I
or
guess
was it Rachel?
the difficult character was Ryan, I would say, because Adrian was easier to write in the beginning because, he's stable, reliable guy, the kind we are taught to root for. Nice,
Mm-hmm.
caring, total green flag guy. And
Mm-hmm.
Ryan was trickier, because he was layered. He's layered, intense, complicated, and unpredictable. I wanted him to be a red flag guy turned into a good,
A
green
green
flag guy
flag.
because of love with
Yeah.
hidden emotions and difficulties and eventually make the character look so good that readers have to fall in love with him. No matter if you hate him in the beginning, but you have to fall in love at the end. And once I got into his head, it became just as fun to write as Adrian.
Hmm. Nice. It's interesting how you deal
Yeah,
with your
definitely.
characters. Um, Talking about the book title. So the book title is The Triangle of Fate, right?
Yes.
It is hitting towards destiny, right? So was your how much of Rachel's journey is about fate and how much is about her choice, like the decisions that she's going to make in the book? Is it totally on the fate, or is it something because of her own choice, her personal choice?
I believe it's a big mix of both. I mean, because fate definitely plays a role. It's always there, whether you want it or not, right? Rachel
Mm-hmm.
definitely make her choices, but choices and actions always have consequences, right? And
Yeah.
life throws some unexpected turns at her, things that she cannot control, that she was not expecting. So that's why I did not give this story a perfect, happy ending because in reality, we don't always get one happy ending, right? Happily ever after. No matter what we choose, no matter what we want, but fate always has a role to play and we just cannot control it.
Yeah, definitely. Real life is like it throws a lot of obstacles in our way, and that's what the
Definitely.
beauty of life is, right? If we could, if we could know what is going to happen in future, then there is no fun in,
Exactly.
there are no
No,
lessons to learn. There's nothing to enjoy.
exactly. Life would be boring, complain, like, plain, simple, nothing, no adventure at all.
Yeah,
So, fate
exactly.
definitely plays a big role in our lives.
Exactly.
That is
It is
why,
like a
like,
plot
I,
twist,
like,
like God is throwing a plot twist at us, like, see, this is what you're going to get.
exactly. Like we literally face things in our life that we never even actually expected that this could happen to me. So yeah, what can we do?
But it also gives us like a lot of lessons. We learn, we grow, and we become mature.
Exactly.
So
We need to
it's
become
like
mature.
it's a part of life, and who we are today is because of what life throws at us.
Shows well that exactly. Otherwise,
Uh,
we'll literally be stupid. Like we'll literally be stupid
yeah,
if we did not have to face any difficulties.
yeah, there would be so many things that we would suck at, like making decisions, being smart, or literally basic thing as failure. Failure is necessary in order to get
Exactly.
success, right? If
Exactly.
you're not failing, if you're just getting success in everything, then I feel that there might come a time when you might get a lot of attitude or something like that. Right? So failure is
Exactly.
necessary in order to keep you humble. That's what I feel.
Humble.
That's my personal
That's true. That's true.
opinion.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Talking about your marketing career, right? So you said
Okay.
that you have background in marketing and experience of 5 years, which is like really big. Has that helped you in any way in your author journey, like marketing?
Well, it definitely has. I bet, like little bit definitely, because marketing taught me how to understand my audience. Create intrigue, present my work in a way that makes people curious, and most importantly, communication is very important.
Yeah.
When like no matter what you sell or whatever you do in life, you need a proper way to communicate with people. And I believe the connections that I have made is a sure shot, proof that yes, I'm good at it. Writing a book was definitely one thing, but marketing, it's so people know it exists. The book exists because there are uh, that's where my background helped me a little bit. Yet again, having a book seen in a sea of millions of books, it's not a easy task, obviously.
Mhm.
Yet I'm really happy that I got some really amazing readers out there who loved my story, supported me throughout, and I'm really grateful to have such gems in my life.
That's the most rewarding part of being an author. Like when a readers comes to you and they say that, "Oh, I loved your book," it's like it's the best gift in the life.
Exactly. I mean, there were people, I like my DMs were full when they used to read my book, like, why did you do this? Like, especially after reading the end, like, they used to curse me, like, why on earth, how on earth could you do that to us? They cried, like, I got crying voice notes on my DM. Like, I was literally happy that, oh my God, I did it. I actually did it. Because making people cry it's a very difficult job in these times.
Yeah.
And people actually got connected because my book also involves a cheating trope. All right, though
Ooh.
basically I'm not to glorify cheating because obviously it's a love
Uh-huh.
triangle, so somewhere you know it is
Mm-hmm.
not to glorify cheating, but the girl is a teenager. Understand, teenage, she's just a teen, and people have flaws, they make mistakes, it's
Yeah.
a part of life, right? And there was no one to guide her, and people generally believe in love what like the society portrays it to us, right? The books,
Mm-hmm.
the movies, they show like this is love, this is how love it should be, but in reality it's not always true. And no matter how much comfortable you feel with a person, it's not important that you love that person just because you're comfortable with him, right?
Yeah.
So that's it, but eventually everything turned out to be good and people loved it, so successful.
And that's what matters, right? That people are loving your work. See, what I
Exactly.
have understood is that you can't make everyone love your book. That's not gonna
No.
happen. People will have some criticism to throw at you, and that's
Exactly.
fine. That's fine. You should just know how to deal with that criticism.
Yes. Because
Because we are
I was actually
humans.
expecting that, because I chose a cheating trope for my first book, and people generally don't like cheating, even though it's a very big part of everybody's life. Real life,
Mm-hmm.
it happens a lot. Yes, it's wrong
Yeah.
to like purposefully do it, but this situation was I literally wanted to portray that it's not purposely. Like I showed every emotion, every guilt, every tough decisions Rachel made for her life. She tried so hard to fight it back, like tried everything, but you can't control emotions, right? Nobody
Mm.
can control emotions. You
Nobody
can't
can.
think it on your brain that no, I'll just love this person, I won't love anybody else. Your heart doesn't work that way.
No, it
So
doesn't
I
exactly.
think it doesn't.
Oh my god, talking to you is so good.
Thank you so much.
Don't blush.
Oh, I do blush a lot.
Okay, you said that becoming an author was never a part of your plan. Were there any moment or moments that pushed you toward it? Like your favorite author, your favorite book, like the instant thought that came to your mind, oh, I should write my own book. Was there any kind of moment like that?
Uh, yes, so actually, see, for many people, becoming a writer is a lifelong dream, right? For
Mm-hmm.
me, It wasn't. I never planned on writing a book, let alone becoming an author. I mean, I had simple plans: study, get good grades, do my degree, get a job, and life goes on. This literally happened purely on impulse. I always loved reading. I got into reading when I was in class 10, and the first book I ever read was I Too Had a Love Story by Ravinder Singh. So
Hmm.
that is the book that pulled me into this reading world. And about 2 years ago, I was like reading a lot of romance books, especially Colin Hoover. Okay, so
Ah.
after that, it started. I was literally reading a lot of her books continuously, all her series. I read it out, and then I used to sit and I was reflecting on my own life, my own memories, the things that I have done, the things that were unfolded to me. So I just casually writing them down, not in proper format, just for myself. And before I knew it, it turned into 4 chapters written. I and then obviously I cannot ask anybody else to read it, so I gave it to my best friend to read, and she was like, "Oh my God, Roshni, how can you write so good? I did not know you can write like this." She was so impressed, and she told me to continue. She's like, "Go for it. You should, keep writing." So that encouragement, sparked something in me, and after one chapter, another, the story grew, and that is how the Triangle of Fate was born.
Beautiful. Friends are definitely a big motivation when we are doing something new. We are not comfortable with
Exactly.
it. Like they are the best motivators. Like they might curse you,
Definitely.
they might say things to you that would sound so rude, but
That is actually what friendship is,
yeah, exactly. That is what friendship is, to keep you grounded.
to keep you grounded.
They are the best people, because it's also because we are the one who choose them, right? Friends are
Exactly.
the, friendship is the only relationship that is chosen by us, right? Rest all relationships are chosen by God. We are already born with it, right? We
And
can't change it.
friendship is also chosen by God. It's not always important that you don't plan on being friends with somebody. It just, goes with the flow. You connect with, like, see, like, I'm here, right, in TLB, for example. We
Yeah.
met people online. Did you ever think you'll be best friends with somebody who you just met online, you have never even met in your real life? We just
Yeah.
came together in a place, we talked, we connected, and that connection got so strong that we are friends now.
Yeah, but we
You
have
did
a
not
free
plan
will,
on
right?
being friends, but it did because of fate. It's actually
It,
fate
it's
that
it's
we met.
because it's because of the shared vibe that we have, right? But
Exactly.
in the family background, let's say, the relationship that we
Huh.
have with family, it's like we can't change it.
We
It,
can't. We
it,
can't.
it that's what I mean.
That is
Exactly.
that is forced on us. Like no
Yeah, that's
matter what, I
forced on
cannot
us.
remove
Like
them from my
this
life.
is something which is like free will. Like we can
Yes.
decide. So it's
Yes.
totally our choice. That's what I was saying, na? That is Rachel's journey a destiny, or it's totally her choice? That's what I was asking. Anyway, let's move forward. Many
Okay.
people dream of writing. Okay, a lot of people dream, but they don't start. Like they don't know how
Hmm.
to start. Do you have any tips for
True.
upcoming authors or budding authors who just want to start but they don't know how to start?
Okay. So the only advice that I'm going to give is just don't overthink it. You don't need a perfect plot or polished writing or anything. You just need to begin. Just start putting words on paper. That's all. Treat the first draft like a a private space where no one is judging you. No one is looking
Hmm.
what you're doing. Only you who is writing on it. Once you start, the story will find its own shape. Trust me.
Hmm.
You just have to begin. Write it
Yeah,
down. Whatever ideas, whatever thoughts you have, just write it down and eventually it will take shape.
yeah,
That's what happened with
definitely.
me, right? Like, I did not plan anything. I just sat, I just thought about, the things came into mind and I just kept writing and see now what happened. I literally am a published author, which I never dreamed of. So just don't overthink it,
Congratulations for
go for it.
that.
Exactly. People
Okay.
actually overthink a lot that what will people think, what will
Yeah,
someone judge. Don't think about it. Nobody cares.
yeah,
You just write a good story, whatever you have, just write it down. It's for
Exactly.
yourself. Read it yourself. You will yourself love the story.
Yeah, and you should write something that you yourself would want to read again and again. Then only people would
Exactly.
want to read your work. If you yourself are not interested in your work, if you yourself are not loving your work, how do you expect others to love your
Expect
work?
others to love it. Exactly.
Mhm. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the behind the scenes of your writing process. Okay, how was it?
Okay.
um was it like, do you like the write story in a chronological order, or do you jump between scenes? Like, how is it? Just tell us.
I mostly wrote in a chronological order because it helps me stay connected to Rachel's journey as she experienced
Mm-hmm.
it. It took me several months to go from the first draft to the final version. I mean, lots of editing, lots of things I wrote. I cleared it up. I wrote again because sometimes you're doing random things. You're just cooking or writing or doing anything, and suddenly an idea stuck in your mind, and
Exactly. Oh my god.
like,
Yeah.
I have to do this. I mean, no, no, that's not good. I have to add this idea particularly. So that was how it happened. And the most rewarding part was, like holding the finished paperback in my hands. I
That
mean, oh
was
my God,
so
knowing it
beautiful.
exactly. It created every part of myself. This book is actually very personal to me because obviously it is my first novel, right? I wanted to be involved in every single step. I mean, from start to the finish. I just did not want to write a story. I edited it myself. I designed the cover. I handled the formatting, everything. Because I wanted it to be a complete reflection of me, my vision, and my emotions. This wasn't just about putting a book out in the world. It was about creating something that I could truly call mine in every sense. It's mine. That nobody else has done anything. It's mine. So that's
And the
what I
feeling
wanted.
of calling something yours, like, it's just
Exactly.
it's something which we can't explain in words. It's
No, no,
something
we
that
can't.
we can't. It's totally beautiful feeling. Anyways, what do you want your readers to take away from your book? Like, after they finish reading
Um,
your book, what do you want them to keep in memory, like, for a long time?
that love isn't always perfect. It's not
Mhm.
always the love that is shown to us in movies, books, perfect, magical, forever. That people are flawed. They make mistakes. Life is messy. And it's not always, rainbows and sunshine. And that fate has a very, way of stepping into it no matter what we want. I also want them to see that sometimes the story isn't happy. And that's okay. It's still a part of life's story. This story, just doesn't give you characters, it gives you people you will love, you will hate, and you will literally root for. My hope is that when they finish the last page, they will still be thinking about these characters and, wonder if fate can ever be escaped. So that's what I hope.
That's beautiful.
And just one more thing. Nobody in this book is a villain. They are just humans. Humans make mistakes. So
Exactly. And in reality, also, I feel that people are not bad. It is the situations that turn them into bad
maybe
people.
exactly. Actually, nobody turns like as I don't remember the exact line. It was it ends with us that nobody is bad people. There are situations that make them
Yes,
do
yes,
bad
yes.
things.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
nobody
Yeah,
is
yeah.
bad. It's just the situations, the scenarios that make them do bad things. So that
And
actually
we all
line
have
was
the
very much that
similar
I connected
feelings.
with.
Yeah, we all have similar feelings. We have all jealousy, hatred. We have everything similar.
Exactly. Everything.
Everyone has
Nobody
it.
is out there who can say that, no, I'm not jealous. I don't hate
Yeah,
anybody. No
exactly.
such people.
I
Everybody
don't
faces that. It's just that some people express it, some people don't.
don't.
That's all.
Yeah. Yes, that's so true. Okay. Considering that you said that your plan was not never to become an author, now that you have published your book, do you plan on continuing your author journey?
Definitely, yes. I mean, I do. I have discovered a love for storytelling that I did not know I had it within me, you know. I want to keep exploring new themes and emotions in like future books. I even started writing actually two different things. I actually started with fantasy, you know. I suddenly like with reading a few fantasy books, I got sudden ideas and like I was like, oh, I'll write a fantasy book. I started it, studied it. I wrote 7, 8 chapters and I got stuck. And then I got
Oh,
bored actually writing it, you know, because
oh,
I could not get anything out of it. So then another, like, you know, while I was riding outside, I suddenly got an idea and I was like, if I don't write it right now, I'll forget it later. I
yeah.
literally stopped. I went to a cafe. I wrote it on my WhatsApp. I typed everything that I had and I kept it and I started writing that book also. It's like 3 chapters are done, but I'm definitely going to continue writing.
Perfect. Like, writing is something that keeps us alive. It's what I see.
Exactly.
And
You know,
there are
because
so many
writing
things.
something, you can share your inner thoughts, your inner emotions. You can write
Yeah,
everything out there without, you know, people judging it, that it's
exactly.
you or something like, without people judging it. You can write everything you want out there in your writing.
Yes, that's so true. And I do agree with it that we get ideas, we get creativity from things that, like, they're very normal, right? we
Exactly.
get we get ideas from, like, for me it is like I see things in my dreams, and there are so many times that my
Oh,
dreams are like so beautiful that I want to write stories on them, but when I wake up I forget them and I can't do anything
that's
about it.
the worst part. That is the
That's the
worst part. Like, I
worst
dream of
part of
something
it.
beautiful and I don't even remember it what happened. And I'm like, oh God, I just know that I saw a beautiful dream, but what it was, I have no idea about that.
Exactly.
It's
And I
terrible.
wanted, the part of the reason why I write my dreams into books is because I want them to stick with me. I want those dreams to be there, out there, right? Like,
Exactly, out
there are
there.
so many dreams that I've forgotten. Like, oh my god.
And you know, the
But
ideas that strike you are at a very unexpected time that you can't even, you know, jot it down, write it down. Like,
exactly.
sometimes I'm just driving and suddenly a thought strikes and I'm like, oh my God, how will I just, like, you know, jot it down right now? I can't do it right
You
now.
can't,
And
yeah.
later I forget that. And
Um,
later I literally am like, what did I think about? It's gone. It's very
and
difficult in that situation.
that's the worst feeling. I tell you, that's the worst feeling.
Exactly. You keep thinking, what did I think about? Yeah, it was such a beautiful idea. How could I forget it? It's so bad.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's all for my questions that I have from you. But the last thing that I want to ask you is that how do you feel about being a member of TLB and a manager of TLB?
Seriously, I am just like happiest person on earth, and I never actually expected being a manager. It was like a spur of the moment. The founder came and he like started giving me things, and all of a sudden I was a manager. Oh my god! And being a TLB, so how it started was I started a bookstagram. I was like, let's share. Like, you know, I did not know there is such a big world. You know, book of bookish people. I had no idea. After
Hmm.
I created, you know, I just got a random text on Instagram, somebody asking me to join a community, and I was like, oh, sure, let's join it. I was not even, you know, I trusted that person so nicely that I gave my number immediately without any further questions. And trust me, that was the best decision of my life. And becoming an author, all the credit goes to TLB because I don't think without the support I would have actually published my book. I was like, you know, I was new to this thing. I did not had idea how to do things, what to do when you're stuck. People here, like, they helped me, they guided me, they supported me in each step of the way, and because of that, I am here as a published author. So TLB is the best platform that I got, and I'm really happy to be a part of this, to be a member of this. See, fate had good plans for me too.
Exactly. Like, it has so much in its back for us that we sometimes fail to recognize because we can't see it.
Exactly. We can't see it. I was stuck and like I was stuck for a long time. I could not understand, like, you know, how to proceed further, what to do. But talking to people, you know, participating in activities, writing activities and everything, it made me more focused, and then I started writing, and finally I published my book and everything. So all the credit goes to TLB.
And the people
I'm
there are
proud. I
actually
am
very
proud to be a TLB, and
and the people are also very helpful, right?
uh,
They are not like they are being jealous of your success or something like that.
exactly,
They would be more happy than you if you're getting success,
exactly. Success.
and that's
They
what
like,
that
yeah,
matters.
they're ready to help you out in each part of your journey. Everybody's so loving, so helpful. I made so good connections that like I'm 29, right? I now literally have friends who are 19, 20, 21, and my real life friends, I don't remember them. It's like I don't even remember them who they are. I just talk to the people who are in TLB. I got so damn connected with these people, and I just love it here.
Perfect. We also love you. Okay. I think that's all for the interview. We also have to leave. Like it's already
Yes,
9:14.
and I'm already getting calls.
And I have 1% battery.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that's
Uh,
amazing. And
Okay, Rocky.
it was really great connecting with you, Yumna. It was my pleasure having this conversation with you. And as people say, your voice is just so damn cute.
Thank you, thank you. It was pleasure interviewing you after such a long time. Like life was so busy, and like right now I'm stable, a little stable. So it was fun interviewing you. Although we had a lot of drama going because of Instagram.
Definitely.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the headache. We definitely need to have some tea or something like
Ah,
that.
definitely, bro. Definitely.
Also, thank you, Harsha, for being there on our call. Like, thanks a lot. Otherwise, we would
Yes.
have to postpone it. Like, thank you. Although you are
The
irritating
instant.
sometimes, but
Uh,
thank you.
exactly. But still fine. We can work through it.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys. That's all. And
Bye,
go
everyone.
check
Thank you
out
so much.
check out her book. It's literally really good from the like the reviews that she's getting. Just look at the beautiful cover there. Oh my god.
See? See, I made it. I made such a beautiful cover. Go, people, go read it.
The proud owner of a proud book. Beautiful.
That's mine. That's just mine.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, guys. Let's meet in another interview. I don't know when that will happen, but then take care. Have a nice night and sleep well and enjoy.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.